The night is calm and still. A soft breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the gentle sounds of nature. The moon hangs high in the sky, casting a silver light over the small train station. Shadows dance lightly on the ground, creating a peaceful scene. As time passes, a low rumble begins to break the silence. It grows louder and louder until it fills the air. This is the sound of the night train. It travels through the dark, bringing warmth and light to the quiet world. Soon, its bright headlights appear in the distance, illuminating the path ahead. The train slows as it approaches the station. Its wheels softly clatter against the tracks, creating a comforting rhythm. The engine lets out a gentle sigh of steam, releasing a puff of warm air into the cool night. The sound is soothing, like the breath of a sleeping giant. Passengers wait on the platform, their faces glowing with anticipation. They stand close together, wrapped in warm coats, watching as the train comes to a stop. The doors slide open with a soft hiss, inviting everyone to step inside and find their seats. The platform is filled with the scent of fresh pine. The trees nearby stand tall, swaying gently in the breeze. A few stars twinkle in the sky, adding to the beauty of the night. The atmosphere is calm and welcoming, like a cozy hug. As the passengers board, they can hear the soft murmur of voices and the sound of bags being placed on the overhead racks. Everyone is ready for a journey through the sleeping hills. They find their seats, settling in for a peaceful ride. The train is an old friend, one that brings comfort and rest. Outside, the world is quiet. The hills, covered in soft grass, sleep under the silver light of the moon. The train will soon carry its passengers through this beautiful landscape, where dreams will blend with reality. The night is just beginning, and the adventure awaits. The train's doors close gently, and the engine begins to hum softly again. With a gentle push, the train leaves the station. The journey has begun. The night was soft and gentle. The moonlight cast a silver glow over the train station. A few quiet passengers walked slowly toward the waiting train. They moved with care, as if they were afraid to disturb the calm around them. The train was long and sleek. Its dark exterior blended with the night sky. A soft whistle blew, inviting everyone on board. The scent of polished wood and fresh linen filled the air. It made the inside of the train feel warm and welcoming. One by one, the passengers stepped inside. Each person carried a small bag, filled with their belongings. Some families held hands as they walked, while others stood quietly with soft smiles. They felt the excitement of the journey ahead, but there was no rush. As they entered the train, the passengers found their seats. The soft, cushioned chairs were covered in rich, deep colors. Some seats faced each other, creating a cozy space for conversation. Others faced the windows, allowing a view of the sleeping hills beyond. A young girl with bright eyes settled into her seat by the window. She pressed her nose against the glass, watching the world outside. She could see the shadows of trees and the hills in the distance. The stars twinkled above them, like little diamonds in the dark sky. Nearby, an older couple sat together, sharing a warm blanket. They smiled at each other, their fingers gently intertwined. The calm in the air wrapped around them like a soft hug. They whispered softly, sharing stories of their past trips and dreams of new adventures. The train conductor walked through the aisle, a kind smile on his face. He checked tickets and greeted each passenger warmly. His presence added to the sense of peace. He moved slowly, making sure everyone was comfortable. As the last passengers settled in, the soft sounds of the train began. The gentle clinking of metal and the quiet hum of the engine filled the air. It felt like a lullaby, lulling everyone into a state of calm. The lights inside the train dimmed slightly, creating a soothing atmosphere. The passengers could feel the excitement of the journey ahead, but they also felt safe and at ease. The train was ready to take them through the sleeping hills, to new dreams and soft adventures. The evening sky begins to darken as the soft glow of the station lights flickers on. The air is cool and fresh. You can feel a light breeze that whispers through the trees nearby. The train stands patiently on the platform, its bright, shining windows reflecting the last rays of the setting sun. As you settle into your seat, you watch the world outside. The conductor blows a gentle whistle. This sound is like a promise, a signal that the journey is about to begin. The train, long and proud, starts to move slowly at first. You can feel a slight shudder beneath you, a warm vibration that tells you it is alive. The wheels on the tracks sing a soft song as they begin their rhythm. Chug, chug, chug. With every turn of the wheel, the train gathers speed. The buildings of the station slip away into the night, becoming small dots in the distance. You watch as the lights grow dimmer, one by one, until they disappear completely. Outside the window, the hills rise gently. They are soft and rounded, like sleeping giants covered in green. The train winds its way through the valleys, and the landscape transforms. First, there are fields painted in shades of deep blue and gray. Then, the trees stand tall, their leaves dancing lightly in the evening air. You take a deep breath, feeling the excitement of the journey. The sound of the train becomes a soothing lullaby, calming your thoughts. The gentle rocking of the carriage lulls you, as if the train is cradling you to sleep. You glance around. Some passengers are reading quietly, while others gaze dreamily out of the windows, lost in their own worlds. A soft light glows above you, creating a cozy atmosphere. The warmth of the train wraps around you like a soft blanket. You close your eyes for a moment, imagining the hills passing by. Each one tells a story, a tale of nature's beauty. You can almost hear them whispering secrets to you as the train glides over the tracks. As the train picks up speed, you feel a sense of peace. The night is deepening, and you are on your way. With every mile, the world outside fades away, and you are free to dream. The night train rolls slowly away from the station. It moves with a gentle rhythm, like a lullaby in the quiet night. Outside the windows, the hills are dark and still. Thick trees stand tall, their shapes hidden in the shadows. But above, the sky is a blanket of stars. They shine brightly, twinkling like little diamonds scattered across deep blue velvet. Inside the train, the soft hum of conversation blends with the sound of the wheels on the tracks. Passengers settle into their seats, feeling cozy and safe. Some look out the window, eager to catch a glimpse of the landscape. Others close their eyes, letting the gentle motion rock them into a peaceful state. As the train glides along, the hills slowly begin to reveal their secrets. The silhouettes of the mountains rise and fall in the distance. They are soft and round, like sleeping giants. The moon hangs low in the sky, casting a silver glow on the world below. It lights up the edges of the hills, creating a magical scene. The air is fresh and cool, carrying the scent of pine trees. Occasionally, a soft breeze whispers through the open window. It brings with it the sound of leaves rustling and the distant call of an owl. Everything feels alive in this stillness. The train passes by small, quiet villages nestled in the valleys. Tiny lights twinkle from the houses, each one telling a story of the people inside. Some are reading books, while others share laughter and warmth. The train moves on, a silver ribbon weaving through the dark fabric of the night. Then, in the distance, a river sparkles under the moonlight. It flows quietly, reflecting the stars above. The passengers watch in awe as the water dances and glimmers like 1,000 tiny stars. The train crosses a bridge, and for a moment, it feels as if they are flying over the water. The journey is just beginning, and already there is so much to see. The hills, the stars, the shimmering river, all blend together in a tapestry of beauty. Time slows down here. The quiet of the night invites everyone to breathe deeply and let go of their worries. As the train continues its journey, the hills embrace it, keeping it safe in the heart of the night. Inside the train, the world outside is dark and silent. The moon hangs high in the sky, casting a gentle light over the sleeping hills. Inside, the soft hum of the train fills the air. It is a soothing sound, like a lullaby that wraps around the passengers. They sit in their seats, their eyes growing heavy as the trees and fields pass by in a blur. The warm lights above create a cozy atmosphere. Each seat is soft and inviting, with plush cushions that seem to hug the passengers. The rhythm of the train is steady, like a heartbeat. It rolls smoothly along the tracks, a gentle rocking that makes everyone feel safe and calm. Outside, the hills are quiet. The grass sways gently in the cool breeze. The stars twinkle in the sky, watching over the night. Occasionally, a soft sound can be heard, like the whisper of the wind. It dances through the trees, making them sway softly. The train moves through this peaceful landscape, a small world of its own. People sit quietly, some reading, others gazing out the window. A little girl curls up with her teddy bear, her eyes slipping shut. A couple holds hands, sharing soft smiles and quiet conversations. There is a feeling of togetherness in the air, even as everyone is lost in their own thoughts. The conductor walks through the aisle, checking tickets with a kind smile. He moves with care, not wanting to disturb the peace. The train feels like a secret place, a gentle cocoon that carries its passengers away from the busyness of life. With each mile, the worries of the day fade away. The soft sound of the wheels turning on the tracks is like a whisper, telling stories of adventures yet to come. Each turn brings new hills and valleys, new dreams waiting to be discovered. The passengers breathe in the calm of the night, letting it fill their hearts. As the train glides through the darkness, the night wraps around it like a warm blanket. The stars twinkle above, and the hills sleep soundly. In this moment, everything feels just right. The journey continues, and the whispers of the night carry a promise of sweet dreams. The night train continued its journey, gliding smoothly over the soft hills. The gentle sounds of the wheels on the tracks created a soothing rhythm. It felt as if the train was rocking the passengers into a peaceful sleep. With every turn and rise, the train danced lightly, cradling its travelers. Inside the train, the lights were dim. Soft shades of blue and green filled the small cabin. Each seat was a cozy nook, with warm blankets and fluffy pillows. Passengers nestled into their seats, letting the gentle motion wash over them. Some closed their eyes, while others gazed out the windows at the dark world passing by. Outside, the hills were quiet and still. The moon hung high in the sky, casting a silver glow on the landscape. Trees, like tall guardians, stood silently along the tracks. They watched over the train as it moved, a peaceful traveler in the night. The soft breeze carried the scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers through the open windows. As the train continued its journey, a soft lullaby filled the air. Passengers shared quiet smiles and gentle laughs, connecting in the comfort of the night. A child in the corner asked her mother to tell a story. The mother, with a warm smile, whispered tales of stars and dreams. The gentle sway of the train made her voice even more comforting. Outside, the hills whispered to each other. They spoke of adventures and secrets held in the darkness. Each hill had a story, just as each passenger carried dreams and hopes. The train, a bridge between these worlds, moved slowly, allowing everyone to immerse themselves in their thoughts. The sound of the train's engine became a soft hum, a gentle heartbeat in the night. With every mile, the worries of the day faded away. The passengers felt lighter, as if the train was taking their burdens along with it. They breathed deeply, feeling the calm wash over them like a warm blanket. The journey through the sleeping hills was more than just travel. It was a moment of peace, a chance to rest and dream. With the gentle rocking of the train, the passengers surrendered to sleep, finding comfort in the embrace of the night. The hills continued to roll softly, guiding the train deeper into a world of dreams. The night train continues its smooth journey through the quiet hills. Outside, the moon hangs brightly in the dark sky, casting a soft glow over the landscape. The hills rise gently, like waves in a calm ocean. They seem to breathe slowly, as if they are alive and at peace. As the train glides forward, tall trees stand guard along the tracks. Their leaves rustle softly in the cool night breeze. The branches sway gently, creating a quiet dance. Each tree stands tall, proud, and silent, watching the train pass by. The hills are covered in a blanket of green grass. In some places, wildflowers peek through, their colors bright against the dark earth. The flowers sway lightly, nodding as the train rolls past. Each hill tells a story of time and nature. The rhythmic sound of the train wheels on the tracks is soothing. It creates a gentle melody that mixes with the whispering wind. The sound is like a lullaby, wrapping around the train and its passengers. Inside, the atmosphere is warm and cozy. People sit in their seats, wrapped in soft blankets. Some read books, while others simply gaze out the window. As the train continues its journey, a shadow flits across the hills. It is a deer, leaping gracefully from one side of the hill to the other. It pauses for a moment, looking at the train with curious eyes. Then it disappears into the darkness of the trees. The hills hold many secrets, and the night keeps them safe. The train travels on, and the hills seem to shift and change. One moment they are smooth and round. The next they rise sharply, forming steep cliffs that touch the sky. The stars twinkle above like tiny diamonds, adding magic to the scene. The world feels quiet and still, as if time has stopped for a moment. Through the window, the passengers can see the soft glow of lights from a distant farmhouse. The warm light spills out into the night, creating a small island of brightness. It reminds everyone that life goes on, even in the stillness of the night. The night train continues its peaceful ride, a gentle giant gliding through the sleeping hills. Each hill and shadow is a part of a beautiful tapestry, woven together by nature's hand. And so, the journey continues, wrapped in serenity and calm. As the night train glides along the tracks, a gentle rhythm fills the air. The soft clatter of wheels against the rails creates a soothing backdrop. Inside the train, the warm lights flicker like stars in the night sky. Each passenger is wrapped in their own world, lost in thoughts that drift like clouds. Outside, the hills roll by, dark silhouettes against the moonlit sky. The soft glow of the moonlight casts a silver sheen on the landscape. Each hill seems to whisper secrets of the night. The air is cool and calm, with a hint of fresh grass and wildflowers. It invites the mind to wander, to dream. In one compartment, an elderly man stares out the window. His eyes are soft, reflecting memories of his youth. He thinks of the adventures he had, the places he visited, and the people he met. The hills remind him of his childhood home, where he spent many nights under a blanket of stars. The small smile touches his lips as he recalls those quiet moments of peace. In another seat, a young woman gazes at the scenery. She holds a book in her lap, but the words blur as she loses herself in thought. Her mind drifts to dreams of the future, new faces and new stories waiting for her. The hills outside seem to encourage her, whispering that the journey is just as important as the destination. A little boy, sitting with his mother, presses his nose against the glass. His eyes widen with wonder at the passing hills. "Look, Mom, the trees are dancing," he exclaims with delight. His mother smiles, brushing a strand of hair from his forehead. She watches him with love, remembering how magical life can be through a child's eyes. Together, they share a moment of joy, filling the space with warmth. In the corner, a couple sits close together, sharing a quiet conversation. Their voices are soft, like a gentle breeze. They talk about their dreams, their hopes, and their love for each other. The hills outside seem to listen, cradling their words in the night air. Each hill, like their love, stands tall and steady, timeless and unchanging. As the train continues on its journey, the passengers share this peaceful time together, each lost in thought, yet connected by the comforting hum of the train. Outside, the hills roll on, holding the stories of all who pass by. The night train glides gently into the station. The soft sound of wheels on tracks fades into a whisper. Outside, the world is still, wrapped in a gentle blanket of darkness. A soft glow from the station lights spills across the platform, creating a warm welcome for tired travelers. As the train comes to a stop, a soft sigh escapes the engine. The rhythmic clatter of the train comes to a quiet end. The doors slide open, revealing the inviting warmth of the station. A few passengers step out, their faces lit with joy and relief. They stretch their legs and take a deep breath of the cool night air. The scent of fresh grass and blooming flowers drifts through the open doors, mixing with the soft smell of wood from the station. It feels like a gentle embrace, welcoming all who arrive. This is the end of their journey, but it also feels like a new beginning. The stars twinkle softly above, winking like old friends. Nearby, a small group gathers to greet their loved ones. Laughter and soft voices fill the air, blending with the quiet sounds of the night. The peaceful atmosphere wraps around them, as if time slows down just for this moment. Each person shares smiles and hugs, grateful to be together again. As the last passengers step off the train, they look back at the glowing windows. The train, their home for the night, now sits still, waiting for its next adventure. It will rest, just as they will soon. The hills outside stand tall and watchful, bathed in silver moonlight. They seem to whisper gentle secrets to one another, sharing the stories of the night. With every step away from the train, the travelers feel a sense of calm. This place is safe and warm. The world outside is quiet, inviting them to find peace. They take their time, savoring the moment, letting the beauty of the night wash over them. As they leave the platform, the sound of their footsteps echoes softly. Each step leads them forward, into the night, into dreams. The train, now resting, holds the memories of the journey. A journey filled with quiet moments, laughter, and the gentle rhythm of travel. And so, with a heart full of warmth, the night draws to a close. A peaceful arrival where the journey ends and rest begins.